Welcome back, guys. You wouldn't think you'd see me 2 days in a row now, did you? Well, here's your surprise. I did add a chat box on this, and hopefully it works. We'll test it a little later. But I also hello. Uh oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, it didn't. Now, why would we do that? Why did my game just crash? That's actually insane. Anyway, today we're playing Minecraft. I want to do some more building and some more chatting. I had a really nice time last stream, and so I was hoping to do that again. If we'll load. LOL. But I am hoping to like add more things to the stream. Because if I feel like I will be doing this a little bit more. I would like to. Oh, there's a spider. No. No, ma'am. Okay. But yeah, later we'll test the chat box. I don't really want it on this screen because then it gets a little distracting in my opinion. Because like sometimes like the chat becomes like an essential part of what is going on. But if we're just chatting, you know, anyway. So, my first goal of today is one, we need to have the mob stop coming. We need them to stop bothering us. We really do. I also okay, so last stream we added this amazing candy cane, and I went ahead and added some light onto it because it really needed it. Now, I don't know if the end rods, how I did it, looks that good. But hey, it's always better than something. But the plan is to add not a second one, but just to like something to help frame the other side. And so we're gonna have to level off this. We might need to move this beacon. Yikes. Luckily, it's not a full beacon, so it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'd also like to add a full beacon. Hey, bro, do I have any tips on getting a girlfriend? My main tips are be respectful. Also, wait, how old are you? Because that's also because I started dating when I was 17. Did I in fact am I gonna marry the one person that I've ever dated? Yeah. If you find a good one, keep them. But I'm assuming, let's say you are older. Yeah, why my mom told me to put myself out there. And I did, in the fact that I posted online and my girlfriend found me through my videos. So I guess become a micro celebrity YouTuber. Because that's what I was at the age of 17. 15. At that case, Riz up whoever you're into, I guess girlfriend. Riz up some girls that you are in class with. Uh yeah. Like, oh my gosh, you guys are lab partners. Oh my gosh, just yeah, be yourself and be nice to whichever girl you find cute. And if there's some chemistry there, go for it. But also don't force anything. But also you're 15, so it's okay to learn and just learn at this age. Okay, we're gonna need to get dirt. Man, I really hate being so far away from my base. But yeah. So we've got some stuff set up, but not like it doesn't beat all the other stuff that I have access to back in my other base. I think I need to get a lot more shulker boxes. Or at least utilize mine a lot better. That's my problem. It really is. And technically, this town I'm making isn't that far away. It's maybe 1,000, 2,000 blocks. It takes like, I was gonna say 5 minutes by Elytra, but it really doesn't. Actually, can I utilize? You know what? Yeah, we're pretty much done building this. I'm gonna utilize this one. Back for more, I see. Yes, I am. And I see you're back for more. Technically, today was like another snow day, and it just feels fitting to play Minecraft on a snow day or a day where it's snowy outside. Big fan of that. Okay, let's find homes for all these blocks that I don't need in this. Don't worry about my cluttered inventory. You really don't need to worry about it. You're worrying about it right now, and you don't need to. Nope, wrong thing. Let's see. I think I've got a place for copper. There's copper in this chest. Let's put it there, guys. Oh, that's in the mob drop? Ooh, actually, just kidding. That's awful. This is also... I just have... This is crazy. How long have I been working on this realm? Since July? I think since July. That jungle? I had no idea we made jungle shelves. Why did we... It's actually not that bad. Oh, it looks better tiny. I actually hate that. Um, Carpentry. I still think we need carpentry tables added. We have smithing tables. We've got the stone cutter. We need a wood cutter. Okay, now that we've got a mostly empty shulker box. Also, if you're interested in this texture pack, I didn't make it, but there's a link to it in the description. If you want to also enjoy the festivities and have a festive world. Okay, I feel like that's enough dirt. Do we have like any... Okay, that's rooted dirt. Okay. What else? What else? What else do we need? Okay, we need dirt to level things off. I know we'll need leaves. I know we have plenty of wood back over at the other place. And then here's more of the world. I'm needing to make an updated world tour video. Let's see. Yeah, these guys don't actually do anything. They're just ambiance, if I'm being honest. Okay, we'll just get leaves back at the other place. Oh, what does this shulker box have? Oh, I think I was using this for backup fireworks, which is actually so helpful. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. And I do, in fact, have a... Oh, what is it called? Keep inventory on. That's what it's called. Hello, hello. I do... Okay, there's no mobs. We're gonna... Oh. Okay. We'll need a... Why does it... Why does the chat do that? See, this is why we test things. That's not even legible. I can't read it. You can't read it. I I can do this while it... Oh, flashing lights. Stream tools. Overlay. Edit. We need... Oh, now I can see. It pop up. Oh well. We'll worry about that next time. I want to keep away from the building. See, okay, it's transparent. And I thought making it transparent would make just the background of it transparent. Interesting. Okay, but we've got dirt. I need to remove a bunch of stuff from my inventory. Oh my god! See, they look like gingerbread men, and so they're not as scary. But they can still do a whole lot of damage. We might have turned griefing off, but not risking it. Especially in front of a lot of chests with a full inventory. Hell no. Okay, let's go ahead and use this dirt first. Oh, right. I don't think I have ADHD, but I do forget things a lot of the time. It happens. To the best of us. Yeah, we need to move this. Iron has such a satisfying sound. Okay, let's fill in this hole. Heyo. We have plenty of dirt. Oh. No! Goodness gracious. Go ahead and make this level. And it's snowing. Probably won't be that big of a tree. Let's taper it off on the edge here. Oh, terraforming. Oh, already needing another stack. One more stack should be enough. All right. Boom. Nice. After we put the tree down, I think we'll then find a home for the beacon. So for now, we can keep. Also, isn't that so cool that like the beacon is literally like a star? We'll go with a stack. So for instance, this tree, it's 3 by 3. I like it. I like it. I like that tree. I don't know. Cause like you don't want to like do the same exact thing, but like maybe you do to keep the theme going. So there's the base. Nice. Let's go ahead and sleep so we're not walking around in the dark. I like these trees here, so let's go actually just take from these to start with. Okay, we'll chop it down at the same time. Hello, hey man, can you recommend other trans FTM content creators to follow? I sure can. Um, okay. I want to make sure I'm really good at following them. Now, making sure I remember the usernames. Another story. Let me just quickly finish getting this leaf. Okay, there's two that I would recommend. If you want practically weekly uploads, I would go ahead and recommend checking out HRT. I think it might be like the whole thing might be HRT After Dark, and then there's also Benji. I think his last name's Astrom, but I like those two guys. And then there's when it comes to like TikTok, different playing field, but those two guys upload on YouTube. Back again, welcome back, Artemis. For anyone new in chat and people who maybe weren't here yesterday, been working on this Christmas village for a couple days now. Yesterday we built this candy cane. Now I'm building a giant Christmas tree. How many leaves did we get from that? Roughly 2 stacks. Might be enough. Just display for apps, you go by Jinx. Copy that. Welcome back, Jinx. So I'm somewhat copying this tree over here. It also is kind of interfering with this. I think that's okay. That's okay. I'm also not gonna have this one light up. That's just a lot. Oh. Let's keep having the tree go up. Hear me out. Pink gives me gender dysphoria for some reason. No, that's totally fair. I remember there's like at one point I was like, pink is okay. It is. But like I don't like wearing it. The only time I've worn pink on my own accord is for when I wore it to go see the Barbie movie. And I wore a pink polo. Actually more of a button up. It was a button up. It was a pink button up. But it's same difference. Polos and button ups have colors. Did anyone else's parents, okay, if you're trans mask, any parents of yours growing up make jokes about you wearing a pink frilly dress, knowing damn well that you would never in a million years want to ever wear that? Just mine, maybe? And it was like kind of like almost like an inside, not an inside joke. It's like a running joke. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and take a step back. Okay, it's okay, comparison to that. Um it's kind of funny. A little tree. How do I feel like a second candy cane? Not transparent, but you can relate. Word. Maybe I do. Maybe I do another candy cane. Yeah. Ah. Okay, guys, we're gonna bite the bullet and we're gonna make. It just looks so good. It's. We've got sand. We need gravel. And the easiest way to get gravel is in the nether. OMG candy cane, right? Gotta go for a second one. Not looking forward to it. Even though, okay, well, I guess since I made one before, I kind of know what to anticipate. We need basically 4 stacks. Oh god, 4 stacks of concrete. 2 of red, 2 of white. So what is that? Technically, there should only be 2 things of sand and 2 stacks of gravel, 2 stacks of sand. That sounds right. Anyway, just yeah, I need to get to like a little pocket like this. This is actually not as desirable. I guess it's okay. Okay, it runs deeper than I thought it would. Don't worry, we're not gonna die from lava. It was practically snowing all day yesterday. It really was. It really was. If you were in like the Kansas City area or like, I guess like quite a few places snowed, but I live in Kansas City, so no, it literally was snowing from 7 a.m. like 3. So much snow. My school district canceled school today because yesterday they got complaints about having school to watch. Yeah, I saw about the news. Maybe like it was like was it the 5 o'clock news? I'm not sure, but no, because like it is crazy. Like you have kids go to school and then cancel like within like 3 to 4 hours. Maybe we should have thought ahead. This skeleton needs to stop. Get out of here. Okay. Just need a couple more to get to a stack. Get that. Oh. Right. And what then? Okay, did I leave? I did leave it there. Good day. Okay, let's make 2 stacks. You're in yes, I'm in the Kansas City. You're in the other part. Nice. It's so funny because like technically Kansas City is like there's so many different like cities that go into Kansas City. Because like technically I'm a 4-minute drive from like the like into downtown, I guess I should say. But I'd say I'm from Kansas City. It also is like better for like privacy reasons, not giving away the exact town I live in. You know how it would be. Nice. 2 stack. Now we get to do the second to worst activity when it comes to this. And that is having to place all. Ooh, I've got a great idea. I've got a great idea. See, we're gonna build up a stack, and then I'm gonna place the snow down next. Not the snow. It looks like snow because it's white. I'm gonna place the concrete next to it. It's gonna fall, and then build a second thing next to it. And I think you get where I'm going. Okay. Now, it might be a little annoying, but it's okay. You've been laying in bed all day covered up because it's so cold. It's bad. It's so bad. Yeah, we'll just keep doing this and hopefully it should be good. Okay. Imagine if I like had a torch there. So annoying. Any Canadians over here? Someone the other day was asking about Canadian stuff. It was about that they were starting a Canadian high school. You just joined. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Welcome into the live and anyone else who has joined recently. If you play Minecraft and also want to have a 2-week Minecraft uh phase and enjoy it during this holiday season, and you want a festive texture pack. It's not my texture pack. I don't know why I'm like promoting it almost as if I made it. But if you want to use the same one I'm using, you so can. And there's a link down below. I said last stream that I would include it, and here we are. I'm keeping my promise. Yeah, we're adding another sugar cane because I made this like tiny Christmas tree, but it's tiny, and I really don't want to make another big one. All right, collect all this. Dang. Did I get my favorite color of HRT testosterone? I have in the past 2 times, only 2 times, but sadly no. Yeah, I think I'd rather do it like this. This is so much quicker. I feel like a speed builder on like Cake Wars. No, it was Bed Wars. There was an off-brand version of it on Hypixel or I can't remember. But like there was like one of the other like really common popular ones where I think Hunger Games like was originated on. Um they had a Cake Wars. Which I used to stream that back in the day. No, I got the other I got green and purple again. Tisk tisk. Yippee! I also have a cat asleep in my lap right now, which is incredible. I really hope that if you have pets, that they're cuddling up with you this winter. Who needs a heater in your room when you've got a cat on a lap? Have you heard of the Roblox beef? No. I occasionally would play in the past, but I really was never like that much of a Roblox kid. I also am really nostalgic for like really old Roblox when like everyone was like just the boxy people. Brother. Brother. You cannot. Okay, no, please. No! I hate with slowness. You need a heating pad for the period. That's what you need. If you don't, okay, what you could also do, uh, I do this for my fiance. We have you get a long, like, white tube sock, and then you put rice in it, and then you have, like, a rice bag that you can heat up in the microwave. I never actually realized that I didn't really finish this tree. It looks like buns. But, okay, so for this candy cane, I think we put it on behind this tree. Foreground, background, background, the trees in the foreground. Do you have any glow up tips for trans guys? Don't hate me. Don't shoot the messenger, but obviously HRT. But also, on a different real note, working out. Working out and like the basic necessities of taking care of yourself. Goes a long way. Trying to learn how to do push-ups. Hey, what? One thing, if when it comes to push-ups, doing like elevated push-ups, like where you're against a wall, I like doing those. Also, that like targets your chest. I think it's upper chest or no, it's lower chest. Depending on like incline or whatever. Doing like if you don't like doing it like straight up on the floor, you can do it against like a chair. You can do it against the wall. You can do it against like a kitchen counter or something. We're talking about push-ups. If you think we're talking about something else, we're not. But yeah, I just have always done home workouts. Just like yeah, just when it comes to like glowing up, you got to work on the inside, and then it distributes out through the rest of you. But no, just like basic hygiene and like washing your face every day, working out 2 to 3 times a week, even if it's like just like 5-10 minute things. Making sure you find a haircut that you think frames your face really well. Just like basic things. My twin brother watches your videos a lot, so I also follow you now. Heck yeah. Shouts out to your twin brother. Wait, we're missing 2 pieces of red concrete. Why did you end up over there? Also, sometimes I feel like when it comes to giving advice, maybe this just happens when you're older. But sometimes it feels like advice is almost like common sense, but maybe I don't know. I guess that just comes with like, yeah, it really is weird, like how much you learn and some things that just stay with you when you get older. But my fave one of videos is my favorite change from HRT. Wait, did I make a video? Oh, wait. Maybe I made I have like some shorts. Your keyboard hates you? No, that's fair. That's fair. I did for a second think you called me an it, but I assumed that you didn't actually mean that, and I'm glad I was assuming the right thing. Okay, but since we're adding this candy cane right behind, we need to elevate this. Okay. Okay. Because this is like right on centered with that. You know what? We're gonna take down this Christmas tree. I really despise it. Could always add another one. I'm the last person to call someone an it proceeds to call my little brother an it because he acts like an alien. Well, sometimes when it comes to little brothers, sometimes they deserve it. The funny thing is, like, I'm someone's little brother. But is my cat snoring? I don't know. Sometimes she does. The reason I'm looking down is because my cat's asleep in my lap. For anyone who needed the context. She has snored in the past. It also, I don't know if it's my PC. It could be the pig. That's funny. Oh, wait, I think... Why do I have Awesome Mob so high? That's actually really funny. Okay, I don't. Okay, I have scaffolding. It's just not on me. Why? Oh, I don't like that it got cut. Wait, I thought like it would. It should. That would like should break it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, but ultimately, I think having two giant sugar canes is just gonna look the best. But I don't need all this. Okay, hear me out. But knowing there's a trans man close to where I live makes me feel good because I thought I was the only one. Well, I'll let you know. I know um that it's there are quite a few, at least two trans organizations that I can know of. I know that there's like this I think there's some guy I saw on TikTok trying to do like trans guide, trans mask. I think it was mainly just for the T-boys like meetup type thing in Kansas City. So just know. Just know. But no, it is crazy because like I sometimes feel that way too. Because also you never know. You never know. Okay, so that one started on white. What if we start this one on red? So I will try to copy it nearly exact as last time. So we got it about 5 high. Hello, Miss Silent Viewer. Trust, I appreciate you and know that that's the kind of viewer I am when I go to streams. But thank you. Shouts out to any other silent viewer out there. I see you. Not to scare you. Okay. Now we need to start tapering it in. Or I guess not really tapering. Brother. Okay, let's see. Next one. So we got quite a like 3. Okay, this is easier to do since I've done it before. Then we're gonna bring it in again. Oh, would oh wait, you would think I'm terrified of surgery because January 20th I had surgery a few days after my throat started bleeding and I was there for 3 days and I'm not really. That is so interesting. That's I wonder if that's like from the because I know they'll put like a thing down your throat. But yeah, transforms are scary. Um, I've been watching you for years now and proud of your progress and everything you do. It's weird to think I started watching you when I was 13/14. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, wait. That's more than a few years. Maybe. Actually, no. No, I for some reason I was thinking back when I was 13 and 14. We are not the same person. Wait, is that right? Yes, this is right. You are very young. Fair enough. I am 23. There you go, guys. Call me Unc, call me Chopped. Even though in most circles that I'm in and gravitate towards, I tend to be the youngest. You're currently 19, if that helps. Thank you. Someone somewhat close to my age. Okay, so we're up at like that point. Okay. Now this is where it gets a little funky. Technically where I can make it better than the other one. Can I sleep? Yes, I can. So I think we have it be like about 2 tall, then paper a bit. Then we have like you'd share your age, but I don't know if y'all would like me anymore. What? I mean, if you're I feel like you're okay. Are you perhaps 6 or 7? Eh. There's nothing wrong with being young. Let that be known. Oh, right. That's just a chunk loading weird. But also, do not feel obligated to share personal information online. Like the biggest thing about the internet. Okay, so we're having it start to go up. Maybe I didn't um hmm. I wish I like did it at like the same like I like that I inversed it because then it makes it look cooler in the end, but it makes it a little difficult to understand what's happening. Oh, cool. I was 11 one time. Oh my gosh, guys. I also guys, I also was 11 one time. Isn't that crazy? My humor is honestly the best humor. Okay. Okay, I'm like studying I'm studying this. Okay. We need to go 2 more. 3. 2 then 3. 2 then 3. Say it with me. 2 then 3. Two. Crap. Think. 3. Yeah. Not all adults were 11 at one point. This could be true. This could be true. Scientists are actually doing current research on this right now. They are. They are. Okay, and then there goes 2 and then square. Two. Boom. We have to just it kind of look like it makes sense. This is where we kind of just mess with it. Feel free to tell a story. I might not be able to pay the biggest attention. This dang candy cane always gets to me. Let's take a peek and a gander from the back. And okay. Yeah, we'll just have to bulk up the bottom there. Okay, so we've got like that square, and then we need a red segment, white segment, red segment. Okay, yeah. Not too shabby. Need to be a lot smaller. Okay, so now going in with red. Oh. Crap. I so wish I could just like fly over and see what's going on. But alas. Okay, wait, this is, okay, guys. Guys. Oh. Okay. Um, Have this go down. Then a little bit of white. Right? Yeah. I'll read out your story. Actually, let me read this. Okay. So once about a month ago, I had this friend. She had been my friend for 3 years, and we will call her S. She was a toxic friend who was transphobic and called me my dead name and the wrong pronouns. Already, the start of the story, don't like your friend. At this rate, we should just call her an acquaintance. Someone you happen to see. I want this part of the candy cane to kind of like, oh, we need more. Really hoping that that wasn't going to be the case. But I'm pretty sure we had enough gravel to make another thing. Oh. Let's see here. Gravel. Gravel. Sand. Sand. Red. Today you came out to your friends and got a haircut. Heck yeah. That's awesome, dude. Also, not to be obligatory YouTuber, but if you're watching this stream and you're enjoying it and you've not hit the thumbs up button yet, I would really appreciate it, and it helps out the stream. You stopped being friends with her, and after she called my boyfriend ugly and a roach. Good. I'm glad you're not friends with her anymore. Okay, sugar cane. Nope, candy cane. You're MB, but lots of your friends don't know that and they don't really respect it. Well, if your friends don't know, to be fair, then they don't have the opportunity to respect it. But I hope that if and when you do tell them that they do. Okay, is this done? Okay, okay. It's different than the other one, but that's okay. That's all right. Oh, see, everything's how they happen. But that's crazy. That's crazy. But like it could, I mean, it does go those two ways. NB is another term for non-binary. It's also, it could, in some ways, it's like a shorthand version of it. At least that's how I see it. NB means jealous. Right. Okay, so that's matching that up. Okay, that adds to the candy cane. I think that's a lot better. Okay, let's go to sleep and then let's add some lights to it. All right. Oh God. Looking at it from this side, this looks crazy. Let's try to like fly in. Keep from flying in over, okay? Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Actually, it's relatively the same on both, but this could definitely be better. And it might just be that. Yeah, like simple texturing. You only ate ramen today. One for breakfast, one for lunch, and one for dinner. Hey, the meal of champions. It gets the job done. I get the job done. You know, Chaperone? Right. I really need to get a better webcam because why see, because like if I move my hand closer to it, the contrast is a lot better. Very magical. Thank you. Thank you so much, Atlas. I've been enjoying putting them uh these lights like on the white part to try to have it blend in better. Any tips for working out at home? Let me tell you, if you have any like really like hefty books, uh I don't know if like okay, like could be literally dictionaries. If you have like no kind of equipment, um really heavy books, you can like kind of use those almost as like weights. It's, I'll be honest, that's what I did when I was younger. But like a lot of like people will tell you online, gotta do calisthenics. If you don't have weights, you gotta do calisthenics, which is true. So like body weight exercises is basically what that means. So a lot of push-ups, sit-ups. Yeah, that's a really good place to start. Is those two things. But if you want to upgrade it, I have a set of weights. Ice Bro Shining because I might be a vampire. I've got a set of weights. I've got two sets of each of these, or like I have two dumbbells of each weight. I got a pair of 5 pound, 10 pound, and 15 pounds, and it's good to for different exercises you want like different weights, or also just to be able to like increase weight. And then the heavier the weight is, the more expensive it is. that's sometimes why some people will decide to get like a gym membership. Because sometimes like the cost to getting the equipment at your house is not worth it compared to like if you got a gym membership. That's if you become like really serious about things. And I haven't gotten to that point yet, so that's why I don't want to get a gym membership. Wait, I don't know. I just do crazy stuff on my bed and it gets. Oh, for like working out. No, I've done push-ups in bed. We're gonna take things in the most mature way. Well, there we go. We've got two different sugar canes. Let's go all the way over here. Somehow I've only got A's and B's this school quarter. Heck yeah. Nice. Okay, and I think if we add some like spruce trees around it, that will definitely be nice. Push them to bed is crazy. I would sink. This is also true. This is also true. If you have a very cushiony mattress, I guess that would do it. Okay, yeah. Let's get trees in here. I could make custom trees. Rather not. If you've ever made custom trees, shouts out to you. But that's not what we're doing today. We're on this day. I don't know if any of you follow RuPaul's Drag Race, but season 18 was announced, or at least the queens of season 18 were announced. I did not recognize any of the queens. But I guess that happens. There's so many drag queens. There's so many drag queens out there. What's also cool is if you do really I guess like really mainstream, like drag queens, to also support your local drag queens. Fine. Oh, I guess. Well, I'm also talking to people who are you don't you don't know the scenes, which you also shouldn't because you're quite young. You probably shouldn't be going out to the bar. But when you get to the age, support your local drag queens. You can support them on social media. Okay, we've got some trees planted, and we'll let that do its thing. Your body, no, no, I meant to say brother. Your brother is body shaming you and is transphobic. He sucks. If you have access to Hulu, I don't think you need like a special kind. But you never know. You never know. You can also just like enjoy like the recap that they do on YouTube. The pit stop, as they call it. But this next season is a great time to start. Does this actually look like a sugar cane? Okay. Yes and no. What's faster, a pickaxe or an axe? Okay, they're both about the same. Oh, okay, just fine. Well, nice. Nice. Another thing that I wanted to get to do today was in the Nether. We have an issue. Got a problem. Where's... Oh, actually, I also need to re-add the beacon in. I thought we had copper bulbs. Did I put them in just over here? Because I might have. Okay, not that one. Not that one. Over here? Now, where on earth would I have... Okay, we have to go searching for the missing bulbs. But we need to add more lighting to the tunnels, is basically what we're getting at. And while I go back to the overworld, we're in the overworld. When I go back to the other place of my base, we also need to get more iron to make a full beacon. How long has it been since I got top surgery? It has been, this January it'll be 2 years, which is insane. Cause like, it'll like get to the point like, cause like there's like certain relationships and like certain things like when you get older, like you have like will like have lived most of your life with something than without it. It's weird because like it'll get to a point where I will have lived more time post top surgery than like years wanting to get it. Just crazy. I mean, it'll take quite a few years to get to that point, but one day it'll happen. Copper bulbs might be in here. Hello, Jax. Welcome. Okay, I found the copper bulbs. We're also gonna need some honeycomb. Let's put some iron in this. I don't need this iron door. You're gonna live there. We're gonna stop by the iron golem farm. Why does it feel way more recent than it is? Maybe if you watch some of the videos recently, also just like, I don't know. But it also is crazy because it does feel like it just like I just went through the whole process, and it's like really crazy. How am I? I'm doing good. Doing good. Thank you for asking, Jax. How are you doing? Also, how's everyone else doing? How are we doing this fine Tuesday? Actually, let's bring all the iron because it takes a lot. Time does fly. This is in fact real and true. So first we're gonna work on the lighting in this tunnel. Okay, so we're gonna need perfect. You're okay? That's good. Good to hear. Okay, we need some light here. We do have it like on the floor. Yeah, we'll just keep it on the floor. I was almost gonna make it different. I was like, don't need to do that. Forgot to ask, you're from North Carolina, right? That's your home state. That's crazy. Yes, I am from, okay, wait, yes, I am from North Carolina. I lived there from like age 5 to 17 and a half. I am from the Raleigh, Raleigh, geez, I was about to say like the whole thing. Raleigh area. Working on some more fan art. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, but we've been having okay. A lot of this is like we've only have like one side. And a lot of it also has not been treated with honeycomb. Oh, how's my new gaming PC handling shaders and etc.? Honestly, really good. Let's see. Right now, my webcam is covering the stats. Is it? Where the heck can I find? Okay, I've got 105, 100 FPS right now. So honestly, really good. And those, if you have not seen, I did make a video about building my first ever gaming PC. There is a link to the channel down below where you can find the video. Also, that same channel is where you can find all streams from the past and where this stream will go after it's done. It takes about a day for it to process, but it's available to watch. There's a whole playlist of past Minecraft streams. I'm within an hour of you. Crazy. I'm not doxing myself by saying this, but I will be in North Carolina during the Christmas season. So. No one stalked me, but I will at one point be at the RDU airport. Yeah, there's like these pockets that really could use light. Glad you caught this stream. I'm glad you did too. I am really glad I have the chance to stream again today. It has been a long time since I've streamed 2 days in a row. You're pulling up. I need a ride. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have someone picking me up. We got a lot more light in here than we did about 5 minutes ago. Oh. Hi guys, hello. I'm scared to send me the art. Don't even worry about it. I trust I'm the least, if you're like judgment, I don't have. Anytime that anyone takes time out of, what am I trying to say? Anytime someone takes time to create something for another person, I think that is very kind and special. And I appreciate you guys taking time to watch this stream and hang out. Oh my god. I did not mean to break that. Okay, boom. Okay, let's do it like this. When am I and my fiance getting married? We are getting married next May. And I kind of want to do a video about it, but like I kind of hope, okay, we don't have a videographer yet, but I'm kind of hoping I've got some people I could ask and I'd like to put like a little video out, but who knows. It's your bedtime. Just wanted to know your cool big time. Thank you so much. Okay, I might butcher your username, but exonerate. Exunary. May is crazy. It is crazy. We have, in fact, been engaged since 2024. Yeah, we've been engaged for about 2 years, 1.5 years, a year and a half. That's a better way of putting it. But yeah, we wanted to take a lot of time for planning. I nailed it the second time. Okay. Exunary. Imagine I butchered it again. Okay. So that is all the copper bulbs we have, but hopefully that will help minimize how many mobs spawn in this dang tunnel. Invite me as your best man. The cool thing is when you get older to the point of like planning a wedding, we technically have like you don't have to do like the specific gendered things. And so like I have all my siblings on my side and my fiance has all her siblings plus a couple friends on her side. And so it's like technically like I would like have all guys on my side, but I've got one guy on my side. And yeah, three girls, one guy, and my other sibling. I'm so happy for your relationship with Hannah has lasted. I remember when you guys first met. True OG. True OG. It is crazy. It is crazy. Um, we're both stubborn in the fact that, well, not stubborn. I'm not going to say stubborn, but like, it gets to, it's really nice when you meet someone who you like and that no matter what happens, you choose each other at the end of the day. There's other things to it, but like that's like a really like basic thing. That's nice to have in a relationship. Because it can be easy to give up on someone, but everyone has bad days, and relationships go through phases, and you get to decide if it's worth it to do it with someone, and it's nice when they decide it's worth it to stay with you. Invite me. There are chances of doing like a stream of the event, but at that point it might be a private event. I know you're joking, but don't we have lights? Okay. Redstone lamps. Also, a fun thing is my wedding suit, it's a possible wedding suit, should be coming in tomorrow. But also with the weather, hopefully it's in Joplin, Missouri right now. Okay, first off, why does it do that? Okay, I want to pull up a picture of the suit. But I also want to quickly fix this overlay. Out of interest, am I the only viewer right now outside of the US? I would like to know if that is the case. Ooh, yes, color suit. I will share that soon. Let's see here. Let's see here. I do want to fix this. I don't know why. Oh, flashlight. Ah! Yeah, I don't want it to. Okay. Why is it being weird? This is crazy. Just have it be that. There we go. There we go. Shiny main jump scare. Hey, that is so much better. Okay, you're from the UK. Hey. So that's better. Let me go to my. Cause like okay, also my monitor is a lot closer to my face than it used to be. Been sent. Guys, uh, the UK for some reason is really transphobic. Yeah, I've been seeing some of the legislation, or is it? Is it called It should be right. It's like the same thing. No, but it's not great in the places you would think it'd be okay. Uh, this suit is coming from Men's Warehouse. Okay, I couldn't find it, but let me Men's Warehouse white suit. Is this it? This is it. Okay. Now it shouldn't crash. There we go. This is the suit. I tried on a suit. Okay, I went to Men's Warehouse trying to look for a wedding suit. They didn't have anything in a cream color that I wanted to try. But I did try on this one skinny fit suit, which I would rather like it be like a little bit kind of like boxy or slim fit. But when it comes to like skinny suit is not the same exact as like a skinny jean. Um, but anyway, I did try on a skinny fit suit for someone else's wedding, where I'm technically a bridesmaid. That's a different thing. I'm like a bridesman, which all right. Um, but I tried on a skinny fit suit and I didn't hate it and I thought I looked quite nice. And so I saw that this suit was on a really good sale and I was like, I gotta try this. I ordered it. It's gonna come in and I'm gonna see how I like it. And I also bought my wedding shoes during Black Friday. Yeah. I basically like have like the same shoes he's wearing in this. It's got like okay, it's not exactly, but the shoes I ordered are like a brown with a cream sole. But very sharp. Thank you. I was kind of wanting to do like the classic like black tux, but we're getting married in the spring and it just a black tux during the spring doesn't really seem fitting. And it also is like it's like almost like too cliche for some reason. I don't know. But I did try on like a cream colored suit at another place called Express, and I actually really liked it. And I was like, I almost like had like that like sparkle moment where it's like, this is say yes to the suit needs to be a show, and it felt like I like had my say yes to the suit moment. Um, but I didn't end up getting that exact suit where I felt that just because I was like, I don't want to jump the gun. It also wasn't that good on sale. But when you find a suit for about $100 for the suit and jacket, for the pants and jacket, you kind of have to go. But what makes me euphoric? Suit shopping. Suit shopping. Um, it's like cool, like getting to like learn things about like uh different like the like things that like guys would like typically know and like I knowing about different suit measurements and stuff like that is fun. We're gonna need more white wool. Let's just use white concrete. No one will know. Say yes to the shoot show, but only for Transmask. Yes! Yeah. And like I almost like feel guilty because like obviously when it comes to like finding measurements for things, it's not the funnest in the world. But like I'm like on the cusp of like being the regular size of a tiny man. And because like most places don't really carry that small of sizes when it comes to like suit sizes and like shoe sizes. Because I'm 5'8" and I don't have big feet at all. I'm a 7.5 in men's. I've always had like small feet for me considering all things. But for some reason, Macy's had 7.5 dress shoes on sale. It was awesome. How do I tie a tie? I can't even tie my shoe. Real. I know how to tie a tie. It took me a while. If any of you grew up with Choo Choo Soul on Disney Junior, that's who taught me how to tie a tie. I'm gonna go grab a tie. I'm also gonna show off my cat. Are you ready? Oh, blossomed. It's like when their toes do like the You know. Hi, Miss Nova. Someone was taking a nap. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to tie a tie, and I'm also gonna grab the shoes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Someone is very sleepy. Sleepy EB. Sleepy EB. All right, Miss Nova. I'm gonna put you on your tower, okay? All right, I'll be back in like less than 2 minutes. Boy, watch my cat for me. Watch my cat. Back. So first off, let me show you the shoes. Let me show you the shoes. Right? Right. My cat jumped down. Bro's gone. 35 bucks. It ran away, you bad babysitter. It's okay. But this is the brand is Alfani. 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 Okay. And here this is a very transcoded tie. Pink and blue. Right. Brand Brooks Brothers. A good brand. Okay, when it comes to tying it's oh. Wait. I gotta back up. When it comes to tying a tie, hopefully you can hear me. There's two. This is kind of a long tie. You're gonna want to have the short end. I don't know why I'm teaching you because I don't really know how to teach you, but you're gonna want it like halfway on your chest, and then you wrap it around. This isn't really. I'm just. It gets to a point where it does become muscle memory, but you end up like wrapping it around like twice, then goes under, then through, pull, and then you tighten it up. Then you have a tie. This is yeah, this is a really long tie. But yeah, there's like depending on like where you put the low end when you start is kind of determines how it gets. Hi. But like this action of like taking a tie off, like if you've seen like guys in movies, like after they get back from work and they're like, it's been a long day, and they like have to lose a tie. Right. Okay, wait, let me try this. This is loop it around twice. Sometimes you can loop it around more than once. There's like different um different ways to tie a tie. See, and that's less crazy of how long it is. Oh, the cat's back. Right. Nova, any thoughts? She has not a single one. I think I will end up wearing this tie for the rest of stream. Anyone else have a lesbian phase before they found out they were trans? Yes. Yes. Me and my fiance, yeah. Because she dated guys before me, and then when she became interested in me, I wasn't out yet. And so she was like, well, I must be a lesbian. But no, she is in fact just she's bi. I only know how to tie because of my old high school uniforms. Hey, well, that's a bonus. World's looking quite nice. Okay, we've got some trees that have started sprouting up. Oh, nice. Little trees. Why do we have a pale oak sapling? Those don't grow by themselves. Those have to grow in a pair of four. You always hated the word lesbian for yourself because in your mind it meant I had to be a woman and I just could not accept that. True, true, and real right there. Because there's also like back during I know like the pandemic, I remember there was like a different like a lot of different discourse about like what it meant to be a lesbian. And there's like one definition where it's like non-men liking non-men, which and people have a problem with that because then it's still like centering the sexuality around men in a way, but I always felt like, well, I'm not a man. And so like I don't want to call myself a non-man. And so that's kind of what did it for me, realizing that I was in fact not a lesbian and that I was trans mask and then realized I was a trans man. Miss Nova is back. Nova, you gotta like the lesbian word definition discourse was so online discourse. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not man light. Yeah. True and real. But that is sometimes the nice thing about like uh specific language because it can help you like differentiate things. I don't know. That's like the thing like with labels and like how it can help and also hurt at the same time. Very convoluted. Sometimes and even paradoxical. Whatever that stupid meme is. Okay, so we started the stream without a second candy cane and we ended it. Well, I'm not ending it yet. We have at this point in the stream, we have a second candy cane. Oh right. We need to finish the beacon. Did someone say bacon? Okay, let's make some iron blocks. Your ex-friend said, doesn't your trauma make you stronger? And I was like, how the flip is it supposed to make me stronger? She must have listened to that. Is Kelly Clarkson what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? Because that is different. If okay, if I were to not like men anymore, I think I'd be okay with using the term lesbian, specifically you're gender fluid, so I'm still a lot of gender wait. You still use a lot of gendered language for yourself. Word. Labels can be very powerful either way. True. You fuck with bacon heavy. Right. I had some bacon for breakfast this morning and it was awesome. I do not need to make 9 shears. That thank goodness I didn't do that. Okay, if I were a beacon, let's there was like an idea of where I could put it in like the center, but like that's nah. Hmm. I had one on this side, but I feel like I'll put one I'll make it like right here. Because I technically could put in 2. Oh my god, I was needing gravel earlier and there's gravel right here. He can go there. We have a functioning beacon. Arguably, trauma does make you more resilient, but no one would choose to go through trauma to be stronger. This, okay, yes. Yes. Well said. It's like, it's, yeah. Okay, we're gonna see how much of this beacon we can fully flesh out. Your trauma taught me a lot, that's for sure. I'd rather learn a different way though. Yeah. Wait a second. I know some, you know, stuff that some 20-year-olds don't. This could also be true. Okay. Second layer. Third, actually. Okay, well, obviously we need more to be able to continue. I'm gonna have to get back down here. I would do a fast track to leave, but I shouldn't. Okay. What am I building right now? I am building a beacon. It does look a little funny. Okay, so we just need one more tier. Okay, let's offload some stuff. Question, do my T-shots still hurt? Sometimes. For some reason, it never hurts when I do it in my right thigh, but when I do it in my left thigh, I don't know what it is. I mean, it just always seems to hurt more in my left thigh. And the funny thing is, it used to be vice versa. But um the other day I tried doing it in my stomach, and I think I did it a little too close to my belly button, and I some people say it hurts less for them when they do it in their stomach. I can't agree. I was like, as I was like breathing while like doing my shot, I was like, this, I don't like this. I'm just gonna keep doing this in my thigh. Americans don't use sustanon. I don't know what that is. So probably not. It could maybe be called something different here. But in that realm, I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, see, okay, so you can put like snow can fall on top of this and it's fine, but a torch. Okay, but we need more iron. Oh wait, is that a type of testosterone? Because that is that the type of testosterone where you only take it every 3 months? Because if I'm using context clues, that's probably it. You did sub Q in your stomach with sustenance and left such a tender lump. Ooh, yikes. Because if it's like dependent of like if that's like the type of oil that the testosterone's cured in, I know in the US we typically have two. The one I'm on is okay, it doesn't say the full name, but it's the one that starts with a C, and I think it's like Cypiot, and then I think the other one's like starts with an E. I was gonna say ethanol, I don't think that's right. Contains a mix of 4 testosterone esters. Got it. Hear me out. If I ever get my own money, I'm buying hair growth spray to make you grow beard. Yes, you should. I think you should. No, I don't know if there's exactly like a spray, but there are like like minoxidil, and I talk about it in my last video. Thinking about changing to, yes, that's okay. I don't know how to pronounce it because why are medical things so medical and how you pronounce it? But yeah, that's the type I use. Because you also might be allergic to it if it gave you a lump. You do the same one as me? Heck yeah. It's also not to make it less special, but it does tend to be like the most common one. And I think if like people have an issue with cypiate, ethanate, et ethantate, et, yep, the E one and the C one. We'll just do that. But yeah. Guys, it was ethical. Dang. Okay, we've got to have some elsewhere. Give you a lump because I did it sub Q. Ah, try IM. I don't know. I'm assuming if you do IM, they'll probably do it in your thigh. I've never heard of someone doing IM in their stomach. I'm just gonna use context clues and assume. Okay, iron. That's not a lot. I guess I could use other blocks, but I ain't gonna. These words are hard. They really are. And I'm not diagnosed, but I'm 99% sure I have dyslexia, and so it really doesn't help my case. There's someone. Hey, why are we in the boat? Get out the boat with you and your brother. Imagine if he actually dropped it. I have never gotten a trident from actually killing a drowned. It's always been like I've gotten it through like a loot box. Oh yeah, tea pellets. Really interesting. I remember when I first heard about them, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I realized how they were injected. I was like, oh, that's scary. But I've never have had it done, so maybe it's not too bad. Because I feel like in the future, I'd like the option of not having to do something weekly. But I feel like things might. I always hope like that medicine will continue advancing and be better. There's gotta be advancements. But first, we gotta get through this anti-trans legislation. Ah! Hold up, chat. But um y'all, when you first started T, were you scared? Yes. Specifically, I was scared for my appointment going into it. But after I got my testosterone prescription, I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is like everything I've been waiting for. You thought you were going to be scared of self-injecting, but I think I was just so excited I just went for it. No, the first shot you ever do is not that bad. It really, like, that will probably actually be like the easiest shot you give yourself. Okay, I've got a lot of diamond. I'm really tempted to use diamond. Oh, actually, we've got iron. Let's smelt this up. Okay, let's split it across these two. Stefan, why don't you make videos for your tee shots? I like watching videos like that because it low-key helps me. I'll be honest because um every week when I do my shot, I always get a little nervous, and when it comes to filming it, it doesn't help me. So there are the rare chances when I like do it for vlogs and stuff. Do I feel like it's gotten harder to inject? Not necessarily, just sometimes like if the week prior for some reason like something weird happened or it just like it hurt more or I did something to mess it up, then like I become like a little reluctant the next week. But um yeah. And like sometimes like something else is going on where like I need to like really do my shot earlier in the day because I've got like plans that morning or simple stuff like that, or like I'm traveling. Just like extra outside variables that can make it difficult. Or like I also have to be like really aware of like when I like work out my legs because I'm like, okay, if I'm doing my shot Friday morning, definitely shouldn't do any crazy leg workout Thursday, Wednesday, even Tuesday. If I'm gonna do work out my legs, I do it after my shot. That's a life hack. I really do wish I could do those, like do my tee shot with me while I film because I just like go nonverbal. I'm like, okay, gotta lock in. I at one point I saw someone who like he struggles to do his tee shot and he did like 5 shots of alcohol beforehand. And like, sure if that helps you, but I don't think we should be doing our injections while intoxicated. Yeah, I definitely can be, especially like I was in Vegas sharing a room with 4 other girls. They all knew I was trans, but like I was like, guys, just don't mind me. I'm gonna take like 15 minutes in the bathroom to do my tee shot before we go out to a day club. It was crazy. I wonder if leg workouts affect how muscles process the tee. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I guess maybe it would depend like if you inject it into your muscle. It's interesting. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna leave the tie on. I don't want to take it. Actually, wait. Let's see if any other golems have left. Nope. Okay, that's okay. No one's gone it. No one's been AFK over here for a while. Okay, there is a spot where there could be some iron. But also, when it comes to traveling with your testosterone, definitely only bring whatever you need for the trip. So, like, if you have like a full, if you are doing shots and you got like 2 4 vials with you, only bring if you're like only out for like a week. You only need to bring like the one. Um, Loki, I could never inject anything into my stomach because trauma you had was something in 4th grade. Dang. No, I like because like when I think what I can't really inject into my stomach is because I'm like I have vital organs. My stomach's right here, and I'm like I can't inject into where my stomach is, and I'm like that's where my thought process goes. I'm like it's like with my leg, it's like it's just my leg. It's fine. What's my favorite color? I love blue. Almost any color of blue. I really like a navy blue. I also really like kind of like a periwinkle. But I also hate electric blue. So, and also I'm not really a big fan of like this color of blue, but like is it this color of blue. Can't see that. It, okay. This color, like navy blue. No, blue is your favorite color? Dang it, I gotta choose a different one. Stark white. I feel like I feel like also if you have less body fat around your stomach area, that might be scary. Yeah. Yeah. Because like there's like diagrams, like you need to be like 3 fingers away from your belly button. And like I was like on the very edge of that when I did it last time. I was like, sometimes I'm gonna have to do the injection differently, and so I'm gonna do it differently this week. And I really didn't need to do that. I also know people, okay, I don't personally know them, but I know that people have also like done their injection into their arm, and that also kind of scares me. Cause like you gotta do like this like in like a movie, like I got the antidote and I gotta put it in my arm. Just the thighs are really convenient spot. Brother, I can't have you lay down there. I really cannot. Okay, we've got to dig out this less. Oh, I angered all the other pigmen. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh. Yeah, sorry about your friend. Does it go into sub-Q tissue in the arm? I thought that was muscle. I, I guess there's because sub-Q is fat for like injecting into the fat, and I don't know because I know you can do sub-Q in your arm. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it would make more sense because like your arm really is like a lot of muscle. So if you do it in a certain part, technically it can't be considered fat. Or because I feel like maybe like the back of your arm. I don't know. Oh, there's also like people who like do it in like their lower back. Um, which also scares me because okay, anytime like you like any injection site where you have to like configure yourself differently and it's like would really just be easier for someone to do it for you, I can't do. Oh, we're not gonna have enough. Dang. I really want to finish this beacon. Any foods that boost testosterone? I was almost about to do like a Google search. I feel like eggs. No, maybe. A little fun anecdote. I remember when I was younger, and I hadn't gone through puberty yet. And I remember hearing that, um, I heard that drinking more milk doesn't make your chest grow as much. And so I was like, well, that's awesome. I'm gonna drink so much milk. I'm gonna have so much dairy. Yeah, I misheard it. Drinking milk will do the opposite, or can do the opposite. But also, like stuff like that is like uh, not always like true, and sometimes it's just things are gonna happen how they happen. That actually do much, fortunately. Yeah, eggs have tea. Heck yeah. Okay, so I think I was right. But if you eat a good amount of protein, it can help. Yeah, protein is. But I feel like iron is probably like um. Okay, wait, hold up. We're gonna go AFK. Well, I'm gonna look up. We're gonna look up together what Google says as increasing testosterone possibilities. What? I know you can't see my screen right now. What foods increase testosterone? Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna You know what? Yeah, let's zoom in. Um, Foods that may help increase testosterone include fatty fish, leafy greens, avocados, eggs, and foods rich with zinc like oysters, nuts, and seeds. These are also just foods that are good for you. Yeah, omega-3 is also just a good vitamin. Um, okay, eggs. Um, because avocados are also good for trans women. I know they can also like the thing is like yeah, with like some of this food, it boosts like it's like has a lot of vitamins in it. Well, I know why avocados are good because they're a healthy fat, and that's I don't know, that's like something else I heard somewhere else. Okay. Onions and garlic to your daily meals. Higher quality sperm, guys. I know all of us here probably are wanting that. Magnesium rich food. So it sounds like okay, a lot of this okay, yeah. It's like technically there is food that helps increase testosterone, but it's also just like vitamin rich food. So yeah. You tasted fish for the second time a couple days ago, and it tastes like chicken, but better. Oh, but bitter. I have never had fish, really. I've had fish sticks, but that doesn't really count. Like I've never had salmon. I've never had cod. Um, just doesn't sound appetizing to me. I've had um crab before. I liked that. Like crab rangoon. I mean, crab rangoon. Um, and I've also had like I think crab in a what's like a California roll? My only oh my god, I lost some fireworks to do that. Yeah, I've only really have had fish in the context of sushi. Oh, one of your favorite meals is roast salmon fillet with red rice and green beans. Ooh, that sounds good. Again, I really wish I liked salmon. It sounds like it's good. I've also okay, in the recent year, I really should say year. I've liked steak. I used to not like steak. Also growing up, my mom only liked cooking it well done and having a steak where it's like medium rare, a nice warm center. That's how you got to do it. There's something about fish that just doesn't look appetizing. This is also kind of true. Yeah, we're gonna need to. Oh yeah, there's some of the fireworks. Yeah, you go. Goodness. I think if you did, okay, if you didn't grow up eating fish, it's hard to introduce it to your diet later. Yeah, that makes sense. One of those things. It's a super smelter and it should be functioning by itself, but hey, sometimes I gotta step in. I thought my cat was in, but I guess she's. Now I'm hungry again. I'm also getting quite hungry if I'm being completely honest. I'm gonna I Stream's probably gonna end after I get this beacon sorted out. This guy wants some pizza. Ooh, what do you guys usually have for breakfast? I'll go first. If I'm feeling up to it, I like to have bacon, an over easy egg, and a slice of sourdough toast with some cranberry juice. You know, if I'm feeling really lazy and I don't have much of an appetite for breakfast, I will have a banana and a cup of coffee. And then other mornings, I like to have a cream cheese bagel. And if I'm feeling crazy, I'll put a slice of ham in there. Back from eating dinner. Welcome back. Okay, I'm not sure um, how many blocks left we need to finish this beacon. I'm just gonna try to smelt all the iron we have and then go from there. But I think there was some iron left somewhere. I'm lazy, so please don't let me speak for Americans as a whole, but usually either Pop-Tarts, cereal, typically Honey Nut Cheerios, or some sort of breakfast bowl. That sounds good. I I used to also like make like a breakfast burrito, but it really was just like was just scrambled eggs wrapped up in a tortilla. But sometimes if I feel crazy, I'll like make a breakfast sausage and like I'll chop it up with the scrambled eggs. That's not I'm I meant to be over here. I meant to I went to the wrong spot. If you don't have Honey Nut Cheerios, an easy way to almost feel like you're having Honey Nut Cheerios is to drizzle some honey over plain Cheerios. Oh my gosh, my cat just jumped onto my lap. The nicest thing in the world. Miss Nova. God. What did we do to deserve nice cats? Okay. Let's see. Let us. Oh, Nova! Do not grab for my arm like that. That scared me. So she's feeling a bit hyper. Oh my gosh, we need literally like 4 more blocks. Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna grab like 5, maybe even 6. Okay, I just had to double check. Just had to double check. Ooh, sesame chicken and rice. Ooh. Make me also, in that same realm, I really want to get like a rice cooker. I really like white rice. I have tried many times to make rice at home, like in a saucepan, and it really does not compare to what you can get, like if you were to actually use like a rice cooker. My total death count is, hold up, this is actually, that would, where was that? Oh, statistics. What are my deaths? Wait, is that up here? And you know, that's... Wait, maybe it doesn't actually tell you. Oh, number of deaths. 205. Ooh, when I order breakfast from a restaurant, I usually get any form of chocolate pancakes, biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. Oh my god, I love biscuits and gravy. Pillsbury, like frozen biscuits, are a really good substitute if you want quick, easy biscuits at home. Good. And it's also really not too difficult to make your own gravy at home. So sometimes when I'm feeling crazy, I will make my own biscuits and gravy at home. Okay, actually, I don't think I want to use the gold for... I honestly rather use diamonds. Because, like, when it comes to crafting stuff, sure, you can use diamonds for, replicating, like, upgrades, but... what's a weird thing that gives you dysphoria? Texting. Sometimes I really don't know, or, like, writing captions to things. I'm like, what's a man way to do this? And yeah, that's kind of weird. See, I knew you was goated biscuits and gravy. Really. Okay, we're gonna use a diamond to set this up. Okay. I really like having speed, and I don't like having speed too. Regeneration and speed. Yes! Yippee! I think we should get a red piece of glass to put atop the beacon. Dude, did you not get the memo? This is Christmas Town. Not it. Hey! Not Zombie Town. Oh, rude. Do we have... We do have... UK biscuits is basically cookies in America. Oh, right. Biscuits for those in the UK is just a cookie. Right. Yeah, and the gravy is white gravy. Yes. I've actually never had a scone. Sorry, guys. I had to take the tie off. The weird thing that gives you dysphoria is cute animals for some reason. Yeah, sometimes when I do baby talk to my cat, I'm like, what are we doing? But also, I love my cats. I'm waiting for this glass to cook. You don't need to come up in it. I should make some torches. Do we have sticks somewhere? The right... I don't even know I grabbed the right amount. Guys! Yeah, we need a lot more light. So I'm tired of all these zombies thinking they can just post up. It looks kind of ugly, but it keeps the mobs away. Savory scones. Oh, wait, actually, yeah. Hearing in that context, that definitely adds up. I just put a lot of torches down. I don't know how you're here. Okay, let's make it red. Right. Right. Hello? What? Oh, you already put it in? Did you put it for the longest time? Okay. But if I meet you in real life, you better invite me to the wedding, or it'll be in my walls. If it makes you feel any better, we are keeping it uh pretty small guest count, about like 75 people, which is crazy. That I can't imagine having like 200 guests at my wedding. Favorite song slash artist right now, it's constantly changing. It used to be Rex Orange County, but like I'm really not a fan of his new stuff. Um, but I've really been liking Peter McPoland, and I like Role Model, but all of his songs about breakups. His at least his let me restate his most recent album that I really like. I really like the sound of it, but I don't like the lyrics and the messages. They're good songs, but when you're in a happy relationship, listening to breakup songs, sometimes my mind is like, "But this song replies to you," and it's like, "No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't." Why she come in? Oh, she was letting me know that she put a pizza in the oven. We're gonna be having dinner soon, which is funny because normally I'm the one who cooks, but she kindly put a pizza in the oven for us. Oh, but a song I also really like. Is it called "I Love to See the Animals" or is it just "I Love Animals"? Peter McPolin. Peter McPolin's latest album I really like. I also really like Electric Light Orchestra. I also love Chapel Roan, but I what brand of pizza? It's so my personal choice, like if it's fast food pizza, I really like Domino's. She's more of a Papa John's girl. And if we do frozen pizza, we like Red Baron. Gotta find the song. I love The Animals by Peter McPoland. That's just a fun one. Ooh, I do like 21 Pilots. I like a lot. It's also like I have like this like it's so fun when you have like a mixed range of artists and genres that you like listening to. Because I used to not like country, but there's a like we're almost like music to an extent is like going back to kind of like a folk country attitude. But also like there's reasons for that. Um and it's just I really like that kind of music. I like it. I haven't listened to 21 Pilots latest album, but I do it's called Trench. The one before their most recent, I like. If Breach is their most recent, I have not gotten the chance to listen to it as much. I've heard like a few songs off it. I also really like Sabrina Carpenter. I also really like Sabrina Carpenter. Big fan. Big fan. And like the classics, Lady Gaga. I gotta. Why does I keep breaking this string? We have string down, but then snow doesn't go on it. That'd be Clancy. Okay. Word. But I grew up a 21 Pilots fan mainly because my sister was a big 21 Pilots fan, and this was like 2016, and I hadn't learned how to make my favorite like my own music interests, and I was like, okay, whatever like my sister's listening to, whatever my siblings are listening to is cool music, and that's just gonna be my music. And then in like high school is when I actually started finding music that I liked. But finally have the beacon, and we made another candy cane. See, okay, if you ever hear me calling it a sugar cane, it's because in this pack, sugar cane looks like candy cane. See? That's sugar cane down there. You were Blurryface at Comic Con? What? Like, honestly, it's such a time. Because, like, the whole, like, the, like, ash, almost, like, the neck. It's like, that, like, you had to be there. See, this is I think this needs to be like, oh wait, this could like turn into like a little like workshop back here for like all the materials for building this village because we're eventually gonna add like Santa's workshop and like some other houses. This is gonna be we're gonna next to this we're gonna put a hot to cocoa, a cocoa stand, a cocoa stand. Um and then we're gonna have a road continuing and it's gonna go all the way over there and connect. And then we also have like this like ice spike biome and uh Ice King's castle from Adventure Time. We want to add that over there too. He's actually never stopped doing the black paint on his neck and his hands. Ah, the lore ended with Breach though, so I'm sad about it. Ah, two ahs in one sentence. But all right, guys, I think I'm gonna end this stream there. If you have enjoyed this stream, please make sure to give this a thumbs up. This stream will be available to watch throughout the rest of the night. It will later be uploaded to my other channel. You can find a link to that in the description. If you also want to use this texture pack, there's also a link to that in the description. It's not my texture pack. I didn't make it, but I like using it for this specific building purposes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow with another stream, but we shall see. I'm really hoping to do quite a few more streams during this month. But take